Hello, welcome to the First Lady Point of View show, everyone. I'm your host, the First Lady Felicia K. Today we have special guests here from the Roberts Family Development Center to talk about the Freedom School. So stick around because you're going to want to watch this show. We'll be right back after this.
It's the First Lady Point of View. First Lady Point of View. It's the First Lady Point of View. First Lady Point of View. Culture, music, news, reviews. You tuned in. It's the First Lady Point of View. You tuned in. First Lady Point of View. It's the First Lady Point of View. Tapped in, yeah, we always on time. First Lady Felicia K on the line. You tuned in. First Lady Point of View. It's the First Lady Point of View.
Welcome back to the show. I'm not going to hold you. We're going to get right into it. I'm excited about today's guest. I've been learning a lot about this program, and I want you all to find out about it as well. And it's brought to you by the Roberts Family Development Center. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. Now, we have two representatives from the center today here, and I want them to introduce themselves. We're going to start with Miss Jackie. You could tell them your name.
How you doing?
I'm well.
My name is Jacquelyn Kendricks. I'm the Education Director at Roberts Family Development Center. All the kids call me Miss Jackie.
Okay. And you are?
My name is Roveena Parham, and I'm our Special Projects Coordinator, and everybody calls me Miss Parham.
Okay. So we're going to dive right into it. I want to start, we're going to just go back and forth, okay? I'm going to ask you a question, and it's going to apply to you as well, for the most part. Okay. I want to know about how long have you been with the Roberts Family Center?
I have been with Roberts Family Development Center. You know, we count summers because Freedom Schools is such a big deal. So this is my fifth summer. Okay. This is my fifth summer, so 5.5, 6 years.
Okay, and do you also go into the fall as well? Or
I do.
Okay.
I do. I roll over into the school year to do our after-school programs and all of our youth programs as well.
Okay, and then how long have you been with this?
I'm going on my 6th year, so I started when I was in college, and I'm still here.
Okay, and now what brought you there, though?
What brought me to Roberts Family Development Center? It's an interesting story. I was at an event that the center was hosting. They used to do Nightlife Turned Right in Sacramento, in North Sacramento. And so I happened to just be at an event. I was working for another nonprofit, teaching health and wellness. Okay. And I was teaching it in a lot of schools that weren't very urban, that weren't very diverse. I wasn't teaching to African-American children about health and wellness and how to eat and how your body operates. And so I was looking for an opportunity to teach my own children about those really important things because I felt like our community needs to know how to eat healthy, how to make healthy choices. And so I met Mr. Roberts, and it just evolved from there.
Yeah, it's so dope, man. I love it. And what brought you to the Freedom School?
So my sorority sister was actually a team lead at our high school site, and she was getting ready to transition out, and I was looking for a job, and she was like, hey, have you ever met Mr. Roberts? She brought me in one day. It was history from there. I started as their team lead. So I took her space, and I've been there since.
Okay, yeah. Okay, that's awesome. I mean, this program, we would not need like 5 segments. Like it's so,
for sure.
I feel like I know all the kiddos now just from, my daughter being involved. And it's just so awesome, man. You guys are doing a great thing there. I want you guys to tell everybody a little bit about what exactly is the Freedom School. What exactly do they offer?
So Freedom Schools is a program that's offered by the Children's Defense Fund, which is a national organization. The organization is housed in Washington, D.C., and it's kind of like they do almost like a franchise. You can agree to participate to host a Freedom School. Freedom School is a direct descendant from the Freedom Riders, the 60s and the Civil Rights Movement, where college students went to the South to teach African Americans to be able to read so that they could pass the voter test to vote. Okay. And it evolves from that. We still look to hire college students, college graduates, folks looking to find a new start in education or service. And we spend our summer closing the reading gap for African American children and children of color, hoping that none of our students have summer learning loss and to dismantle the prison to pipeline. So we spend our summers teaching children to fall in love with reading, to build their self-confidence, to learn how to solve their conflicts, and to see themselves in literature, which is amazing.
That's good. I love it. Did you see yourself going down this path when you asked for the job? Did you see like, okay, I'm gonna stick around 6 years? Like,
honestly, I didn't think I was going to stick around 6 years because I didn't know what college was going to take me, but I'm so grateful that I have. When Ms. Jackie's talking about us partnering with the Children's Defense Fund, we get the opportunity to go to Tennessee for national training. So not only are we getting trained at our home base, we also get sent out for national training, and then we come back and we also receive more training. So it's really cool. I always tell people it's like a full circle moment. It's a 6-week program, and you start the first week with, scholars are like, who are you? And then 6 weeks, they're crying like, you're going to leave me. I'm never going to see you again. So I'm very grateful to be a part of it.
Okay, now tell everybody what exactly is a scholar. I just recently learned. I hear that word a lot, and I said, what is that? Do you guys get that question a lot?
Yeah. We do.
Okay.
We do.
You said, okay.
We call our students, our young people, scholars, right? Because a scholar suggests that you're learning.
Okay.
You're right. Your scholar suggests that you are a great learner. It suggests that you are going to achieve high things. And we just believe in speaking things into existence, right? Because to call them a kid or a student, it just doesn't have the same zing to it. But
right.
You walk around and you're like, I'm a scholar, right? Like scholars go to college. Scholars run businesses, So we call our students scholars. A big part of what we do is just positive affirmations. We teach them on a daily basis that there's something inside of them so strong that they can make a difference.
And it's building up their self-esteem and their leadership skills and everything.
Absolutely.
So what is the age group, like the start age that they can attend the program and the cutoff?
We start with scholars kindergarten. So if your
Oh.
student has finished kindergarten, then they can spend their summer in a Freedom Schools.
Okay.
And we serve children all the way up to entering 12th graders. So
Okay.
we do them kinder through 11th grade.
And I know this probably don't seem like a crazy question because I know you guys got all the tools. So once they get the high school age, do you guys kind of help them like with their decision-making process as far as if they want to go to college and they need help like with applications?
Absolutely.
And
Absolutely. We our high school scholars, and Roveena can talk a little more about this. Our high school scholars kind of have a little bit of a different track than a traditional scholar because we are preparing them. I mean, we look at them as our next set of leaders, our next set of teachers, lawyers, doctors, mayors, everything. They're it. And so we start with them with honing in on their education and their reading because that's really important. But also, like, where do you want to go? What do you want to do?
Right.
What's your plan? Resume building, interviewing. We take them on field trips to see different places, different college visits.
When I said too that we do year-round services, not only do we cater to the high schoolers during our summer program, but they come to us during the school year too. So they're getting those extra services from us as well. So we make sure to do college visits, like Ms. Jackie said. We do workforce development training with them. We do professionalism with them. We believe it's very important to give them that exposure as they're getting older, and not only when they finish the program with us, they get the opportunity to intern with us as well. So we are able to employ them as well.
Oh, that's awesome. And how long has the center been there, as far as the Freedom School? How long has that been?
We just finished our 9th summer.
Okay.
This is our 9th summer with Freedom Schools. But Roberts County Development Center has been serving the North Sacramento community for 22 years in after school and summer programs, youth development, mentoring. We have an entire mental health side of our services where we have what we call the African American Healing Network. It's a network of African American therapists that we kind of deploy to serve folks that are in need of some mental health training and support. But we also do wellness. So we do yoga, we do walks, we have support groups, we have our poetry night, Speak Your Piece. Anything that just allows people to connect and be well, we're all about that.
I'm here for it. Now, I recently read in a newsletter from Sac State that they just transitioned from with the presidents.
Yes.
And the new president, I heard him mention about he went to the Roberts Center when he was growing up.
Yes.
I had no idea that.
Small world, huh?
Yeah, and I'm like, oh my God. And they're coming to my show.
Yeah.
And I just read that. I think it was last night I was reading it. I saw that. I'm like, wow.
Yeah.
I didn't even know that they had changed over.
Yeah, Dr. Wood is the new president of Sac State. He was affiliated with Roberts Family Development Center, and
awesome.
our kids we just went on a field trip last Friday.
Okay.
We took 500 kids to Sac State,
Yes.
and Dr. Wood hung out with us. President Wood hung out with us and talked to our kids and got a chance to meet them, and they got a chance to meet him. And the coolest part about that is, I think he said at one point, I was just like y'all, you know, and you can be like him, right? And so that's really the joy of what we get to do, is we get a chance for our scholars to see themselves in leaders in the community. They've met the mayor, they've met the city council member, they've met the superintendent, they've met authors, they've met doctors, lawyers.
I bet they love that.
They love it. They look forward to it. They really do. That is
awesome. So do they split it up, or is it or do they co-ed? Like, is it boys and girls, right? They kind of, okay, so they're not in separate settings.
Nope. Our kids are actually divided by grade levels. We have 4 levels that we serve. We break them into 4 levels. And so we have level 1s, which tend to be our younger children, which is our kindergartners, first graders, and second graders. Then we have level 2s, and they go from there. And then level 3 and level 4 are our high school students.
Okay. Well, you guys, we're going to get ready for a break after this, and then we're going to get back into what we need to talk to about the kiddos. I know it's about that time for a break, and I see him telling me, please get ready to wrap it up. So we're going to get ready for a break, and then we're going to come right back. I'm loving this. I hope you guys are enjoying it as well. We're going to be right back after this, and we're going to talk a little bit more about the Roberts Center and Freedom School, right?
Yep.
Okay, so is it 2 different things? Let me get that in real quick. Is it 2 different things? Because I don't want to forget that, because I didn't have that on my notes, but I want to know, is it 2 different things, or is it one thing?
So Roberts Family Development Center provides Freedom School as a service. So Freedom Schools is one of our programs.
Okay. And is there a branch off? Like, there's several programs, or just Freedom School right now is the?
We have several programs.
Okay.
We have several programs. We never have just one thing going. We always got, multiple things going. So we have several programs. Right now we have Freedom School. We have Kings and Queens basketball. Okay. We have youth mentoring. And then we also have our Speak Your Piece. We are doing a backpack giveaway on August 1st. We did a community day in the park.
Okay.
Parent Day. Yeah, Super Parent Day. We always have things in motion. Okay,
so is it just in the North area, or do you guys have other centers that, like, I'm from the South area. That's one reason why I asked. I don't have any little kiddos, but just, out of curiosity, is there a center in the South area?
Our centers are located in North Sacramento. We primarily provide most of our services in the North Sacramento area. But you never know where you might find a RDC coming to you soon.
And you guys transport too, though, right?
Yes,
and
we do.
That's a good thing, though.
Yeah, we do.
Okay, so I'm sure parents appreciate that a lot.
I'm sure.
Yeah, because they don't have to worry about their kids getting in trouble while they're at work and stuff. I love to see that. I got time for one more question before we do take a break.
Okay.
And that question I wanted to ask you guys, as far as how often can people register? Is it like I know you guys said you guys do fall and summer. Like, so what is the registration process like?
Registration process is super simple. If you're located or live in the North Sacramento area or in a Twin River School District, we have 2 school sites that we serve during the school year. Okay. That's MLK, Martin Luther King Technology Academy. So we serve 7th and 8th graders in after-school setting. And then we also have an after-school program at Grant High School. Oh. So you can pop in to either one of those after-school programs. We register. We never shut off our registration. We never believe that we're full, right? Because if a scholar needs a place to be and a safe place to land, we would want that safe place to be with us.
Okay, and I love that. I mean, because people need to get their kids in programs nowadays. It's like, feeling like the 80s outside again. Well, late 80s, early 90s. It's getting real, scary. And I love the fact that these kids got somewhere to go. And it seems like a lot of them are starting to come out of their shell.
They do.
One little kiddo was saying how I got to meet this one little kiddo. It was random, too. And he said he used to be shy.
Now he's not shy no more.
And it was the cutest thing. He said, "Oh, you guys talking about the Freedom School? I go there. I used to be shy. I'm not shy anymore."
That's right.
I'm like, oh my God,
right.
I love
it's the little things. It's the little things,
Yeah, right.
We believe that prevention is it, right? We believe that while we absolutely know that our children and communities need support, I want to say, on the other side of trouble, when things get hard, but they need it before they get hard,
Right.
Like if we can love on them and give them trusted adults, because we know that that's what makes a difference in the kid's life. If we can be there for them and give them opportunities to find themselves and to no longer be shy, right? Like that's a big deal, right? For a kid to be able to like say that, that's where the magic happens. And if that happens, then when trouble comes, they got people around them to help them figure it out, because trouble's gonna come.
It's gonna come.
It's
always lurking, right?
Right.
Yeah, we're gonna be right back. We're gonna take a break. Oh my gosh, you guys, I'm loving this. We'll be right back. I want you to stick around because you're gonna find out how you can get your little ones, whether it's your kiddo, your niece, your nephew, or just a kid next door, involved with this program. So yeah, stick around. We'll be right back talking a little bit more about the Roberts Family Center and the Freedom School. So don't go nowhere. We'll be right back after this.
Culture, music, news, reviews. You tuned in. It's the First Lady point of view.
I want to eat apples and bananas. I need to eat apples and bananas. Why can't I eat apples and bananas?
Support the Feeding America nationwide network of food banks to help provide meals to those in need. Join us at feedingamerica.org.
All right, welcome back to the show, everyone. We're back with more. We have people here from, I'm gonna let them introduce themselves again. I like when they do that. Usually people say, you already introduced us, and then you ask us to introduce ourselves again. So I'm not gonna do it no more. As you guys say, it's overkill. But anyway, we're talking with members of, well, they're actually, you're the, tell Miss Jackie, what do you exactly do?
Support all the education programs. So.
Okay, and I want you to tell them exactly what you do.
I do our special projects. So right now my focus is their field trips, and we're actually getting ready for our finale right now.
Yep.
Okay, so I know Miss Jackie, and do you like to be Miss Roveena, or you just want?
You can call me Roveena.
Okay, yeah. Roveena. You said don't auntie me yet, right?
Right.
Please
Okay. I'm okay with that, sis. Not yet.
Yes.
Okay, so we were talking about intervention, basically. I guess that's the way we could work that, right? Is getting in there before it's too late. And I like that. You know, you get in there and you just kind of seize the moment, like this is the time to get in there and try to prevent it. Would you say that you've seen that actually be effective?
Oh my goodness.
I can imagine.
Oh my goodness. All the time. I just think we had a scholar this summer who was having a really difficult time at home, and the first place that she turned was us. She called her, her team lead or her SLI and was like, I'm scared. This is scary. I'm not sure what to do. Our kids look to us because we provide an example, right? We provide an example. We provide an example of a healthy relationship, right? We provide an example of good choices, a safe place,
a safe space,
right, to confide in, and our kids know we won't hold secrets, right? We're gonna help you walk it out. We're gonna walk it out together, and whatever the consequences are, we're gonna roll with it together.
Wow.
Because it's all about learning, right? It's all about learning how to navigate turbulent times. That's what life is about. And so we take pride in walking alongside our scholars all the way from kindergartners to high schoolers, because the walk doesn't change, just the age.
Most of them, once they come, they stick around.
We can't get them to leave. Yeah.
We also make sure that we are keeping our parents in loop as well. Yep. So like when we're having those conversations, getting those daily check-ins with parents, giving them positive things their scholars have done throughout the day, just making sure that they know that I'm here for your child and I'm here for you as well.
Okay, and I'm sure that's reassuring. My kids
we have
are grown,
a whole,
but that mattered when they're grown up.
We have a whole parent engagement thing that we do. That's a program that we do, and we hold weekly or monthly parent meetings where we're helping parents get educated.
So parents can actually call you as well anytime? Mm-hmm. So that's good to know.
Yeah, they can call us. They can call us. We do parent meetings for our school districts so that parents of children of color can come and learn about IEPs. They can learn about advocacy. They can learn about home buying. They can learn about fentanyl. Literacy. They can learn about financial literacy. How do you buy a house?
Wow.
Because if our parents are good,
our
kids are good, right? It's all about community. I think that's what's important about Roberts Family Development Center, is that our family isn't just, it's not just family like, oh, your family, my family. We're a family.
Yeah, and it's real diverse. I like that. You see all walks of life, and yeah, I love it. It's a really good look, and it's a positive thing. So what do you want people to take away from this today, as far as what they can expect when they come to see you about enrolling their child?
We have an open door. You can find us at Roberts Ryan Development Center, 770 Roveena Avenue. We are currently enrolling for after-school programs in the Twin Rivers and Robles school districts. Okay. We are accepting kindergartners through high schoolers. If you're in Twin Rivers, your kindergarten through 8th grade could attend our main center. Okay. And then we have 2 sites, MLK and Grant, in the Twin Rivers School District. And then we'll be at Taylor Street Elementary School in Robles, serving kids in an after-school program there too. So come find us. And
I know, you know what, I don't want to forget this, I didn't have this down, but it just came to me. And I want the parents to know, I do believe you guys feed the children as well while they're
Absolutely.
there. Absolutely. They get like balanced meals throughout.
They do. Okay. They get a supper and a snack. So when they come, we give them a hearty meal. When they arrive, we let them kind of wind down in the after-school program, and then we hit it hard with books and activities. And what we call enrichment, so cooking classes, gardening, STEM, all the things that get you to be like, oh, I kind of like that. I like building stuff. I like to see how to make a volcano go. Like, we expose kids to it all. And then they kind of get to learn what you would think would be like, the boys get to learn like things like the home side, and the girls get to learn like the cars and the tech stuff. Absolutely.
I love that, man.
Absolutely.
We need more of that.
We need well-rounded babies.
Yeah. I want you to tell me as far as what is your takeaway from this? Like, how fulfilling is this for you? What do you feel every day when you complete a day with those kiddos?
When I complete a day with the kids, I find myself, I go home talking about the kids all day. Like, I feel like my household knows all the kids that we serve.
That's what happened with me.
But I'll definitely say it's very fulfilling. It's like Miss Jackie said, having our open door policy. If there's maybe something we can assist you with, we're more than happy to help you find another resource or get you in a connection so that you're not just left hanging. You're getting supported in the supports you need.
That's good to know. So as far as when the kids, you said, I think you mentioned that you guys do field trips regularly.
Yeah, we do.
Is that something that the parents participate in as well, or is it just the kiddos and the staff and permission slip? Like, we
always encourage parents to go.
Oh, they can be a part of it. Okay. I just kind of want parents to know what they can and can't do, because a lot of parents would be intrigued and would probably be a part of this. I know if I knew about this when my kids were little, I would have been all in it.
Yeah. We also provide field trips for our parents.
Just for parents too.
What?
Yeah. So when we send
Let me borrow your little kids, bro, so I can sign up as a parent.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Wow.
We take our parents on field trips too.
Sac State, college visits.
Okay.
We want to make sure they feel like they can support their scholars as well, and they're having the resources to.
So is that something separate from like going with their kiddos out? Is that something separate?
Yep.
They can go with them as a volunteer when the scholars go on their field trip, and then we also do their own private field trips.
Oh, that's good to
We're
know.
participating in a financial literacy class that's happening the 31st and then the 7th, 2 Mondays, for parents. Parents can sign up with us to go to this financial literacy class. Okay. They'll get a stipend, $100 stipend for attending both classes. We'll load them in our vans, we'll transport them over, and we'll keep their kids while they're there, while they're attending this class.
Y'all hear that, right? So y'all don't need to be sitting around trying to figure it out either, you know? Y'all get involved, and we're going to tell you guys how you guys can get involved shortly. I do have one more question as far as, do you guys think that the program is reaching the masses like it should be? Like, because I think it's a phenomenal program. I think more people should know about it. And I know you guys said you guys take it, when you guys do your training, you guys go to other states, right? Tennessee. So I would say that is reaching the masses. Is it just employee-based that they go, staff-based that they go to Tennessee?
Yeah, it's our summer staff that go to Tennessee from across, and it's a national training. So there are folks from anybody that's hosting a Freedom School Sites with the Children's Defense Fund attends this training. So we were in Tennessee for a week with 1,000 other people that look like us that we're going to be teaching freedom schools to scholars that look like them. Same mission, same heartbeat, learning about the same things. Do I think that freedom schools could be nationwide? Absolutely.
Yeah,
absolutely. Representation matters.
Yeah. You guys are doing a good job.
Representation matters.
Yeah. So, oh man, this program is just everything to me. So as far as, I know you said that you guys have, you guys do the training and you guys move around with that. How many total, you might have told me this already, how many total freedom schools is it, you would say, if you know about? It's too many to count.
In the entire nation, there's a ton.
Okay, okay, that's good to know.
Yeah,
I want to get that
I don't know the
information out
exact
there.
number.
Yeah.
In Sacramento, we have 2 organizations that provide it: Roberts Family Development Center and Rose Creative Empowerment Center in the South area. We served 520 children this summer. We employed 76 young people and staff. This summer, we hired and employed and trained 76 folks to work with our children. It's a big movement. It's a big movement because it not only helps the children, but we're giving amazing job skills to future teachers and curriculum writers and principals and civic leaders, right? Because our staff are going to grow up and, you know, get jobs, and we hope that they get jobs that impact the young people.
I'm here for it. I want you guys to tell everybody the sites, how they could get involved with the center, the social platforms, and any information that you guys feel like they should know as far as getting involved. They're putting it up right now for you all as well, but I want you guys to tell them, like, if it's social media outlets, the address once again, just in case somebody just tapped in, they'll be able to get all that information and find out exactly how they can find you and be involved with the center.
You can find us on Facebook at Roberts Family Development Center. Follow us, like us. We're always posting information on there. Definitely. Our Instagram is RFDC Kids. Again, that's a great way to always know what we're having and what we're doing. You gotta like us and follow us because you never know. We're actually getting ready to raffle off a trip to South Africa.
Wow.
So, yep, we are getting ready to start raffling off tickets over in probably in the next month. $100, you can put your name in the pot to win an all-expenses-paid trip to South Africa. So you got to follow us. And then you can always call our main office. The phone number is 916-646-6631, or find us on Roveena Avenue in North Sacramento, right behind the grocery outlet.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Really close. Really.
Yeah. So, okay, well, I want to thank you ladies for taking the time out. I know you guys are so busy and it's a lot going on to be on the show and tell everybody about the program. I want to think you guys might be my first of this nature. I've done like nonprofits that do youth sports, but this is like major. The sports is right too, because his whole thing was the same. It was the same principle: keeping the kiddos out of trouble, finding a way to get that energy out, that outlet. And a lot of his kids went on to play pro football. So that's like rewarded in and of itself. So I just love it, and I'm so grateful that you guys took the time to come out. And I want to thank Mr. Roberts from the Roberts Family Center and the Freedom School, and Miss Jackie and Roveena. No miss, don't put that on there. We're not auntie-ing her.
She's not auntie yet.
Not yet.
I wear my auntie proud.
Yeah, I was going to say me too. You know, she will in about 20 years. Right. She still got some life to live. I enjoyed you ladies, and keep up the good work, man. You guys will be rewarded immensely for it. I believe that with all my heart. It's a positive force, and just like I said, I met that little kiddo, and that just warmed my heart. And so you guys are doing your job, and I said that'll forever stick in my head. He was so proud to tell me, I used to be shy. I'm not shy no more. I'm like,
That's what's up.
That matters, right? The little things, right?
That matters.
Oh man. So you guys, like I said, make sure you guys tap in with the center. They gave you all the information. It'll be all up at the end of this segment as well, in the credits and all that good stuff. And thank you for taking the time to come out and spending this time with us. And reach back for those that are coming up behind you. Pay homage to those who did it before you. It's free. You'll feel good about yourself. Until next time, peace, one love. May God bless your hustle. And I'm out of here.
You tuned in. First Lady point of view. First Lady point of view. You tuned in. First Lady point of view. First Lady point of view. Culture, music, news, reviews. You tuned in. It's the First Lady point of view. You tuned in. First lady point of view. It's the first lady point of view. Tapped in, yeah, we always on time. First lady Felicia K on the line. Wanna know what's poppin'? Tap in for the scoop on all the hot topics. The latest fashion, new music reviews. The hottest artists and exclusive interviews. You came to the right spot. First lady on deck, keep it locked. Keep it locked. Keep it locked. Tuned in. First lady point of view. First lady point of view. You tuned in. First lady point of view. First lady point of view. Culture, music, news, reviews. You tuned in. It's the first lady point of view. You tuned in. First lady point of view.
It's the first lady point of view.